Hello, today we are doing Model 12 Self Care for Caregivers. This is your book. I am on page 253. We're doing lesson 1. Lesson 1, these key terms, please read them, understand them. It's very important. Caregiver stress and burnout. Caregivers can be busy caring for others, so they may often neglect their own emotional, mental, physical, and spiritual health. All of this add up to a lot of stress on one person. Too much stress for too long can cause burnout. When you are under a lot of stress, your body goes on high alert. Essential body functions like respiration and heart rate speed up. Less urgent functions such as the immune system become vulnerable. This puts you at greater risk for infection, certain diseases, and depression and anxiety. Signs and symptoms of stress are listed here. Physical signs are headache, muscle tension or pain, chest pain, fatigue, change in sex drive, stomach upset or sleep problem. Emotional or mental signs are anxiety, restlessness, lack of motivation or focus, feeling overwhelmed, irritability or anger, sadness, depression, and panic. Behavioral signs and symptoms are overeating or undereating, angry outburst, drug or alcohol misuse, tobacco use, social withdrawal, exercising less often, problem with relationships. What are the causes of stress? Cause of stress or stressors affect everyone differently. A situation or event that causes one person to become overstressed might not be a problem for someone else. Like family issues, stressors can be concern for personal health or illness, or can be concern for some health illness of others, or can be bullying or harassment, death of someone close to you, or can be trying to maintain your healthy lifestyle, or can be issues in the workplace, or losing your job, or feeling insecure about employment. Generally, identifying the cause of your stress can give you some control and help you feel better. And compassion fatigue is another cause of stress. It's also known as secondary trauma. It is the emotional, physical, and spiritual distress that may result from providing care to others who are experiencing significant emotional or physical pain and suffering. It can lead to exhaustion, both mentally and physically. Serious problems in the workplace, such as discrimination, harassment, and abusive conduct, can create unsafe and unhealthy environment. This can be a stressor too. Or another stressor can be your negative thinking yourself. Stress can also be caused by your own thoughts and feeling. Example, everything is out of my control. I'm helpless to change the situation. I'm not doing enough. I'm not doing a good job. I cannot do this anymore. All these things. So generally practice self-care. Self-care helps you cope with the stress and avoid burnout. Similar to filling a car with a gas before it's empty and stops working, self-care can refuel the body, mind, and spirit. Tips for making positive behavioral change. Your book suggests some tips. The first one is to be honest with yourself about your capabilities and goals. Set specific, realistic short-term and long-term goals. Focus on small changes and start slowly. You are more likely to succeed if you take one small step at a time. Setting unrealistic goals or too many changes at once often leads to a feeling of frustration or defeat and may cause you to give up. And the second one is to get help. Create a supportive system. Looking for and accepting help is one of the best tools you have in making successful changes. Find people who will encourage and support you in sticking with your goals. Reward yourself. Create your own reward system and give yourself encouragement along the way. Celebrate every success, no matter how small it is. And the third one is reward yourself. Create your own reward. Give yourself encouragement along the way. Celebrate every success, no matter how small it is. And setting boundaries. Your time and energy are limited resources. One of the first actions you can do to reduce stress and prevent burnout is to recognize you have the right to meet your own needs and set realistic boundaries to what you can and cannot do for others. To set boundaries, you must first be realistic with yourself about what you can and cannot do. Work on taking extra time to think about what you are being asked to do rather than automatically saying yes. Use I statement without making excuses. No excuses are necessary. You have a basic right to say no. Saying no gets easier with practice. Often caregivers want to do it all and find it difficult to say no in many areas of their lives. However, not setting heavy health barriers can lead to stress, burnout, frustration, and often anger and resentment. So we also need to find a positive outlet for your emotions. It's normal for caregivers to feel a variety of strong emotions. It's important to deal with this feeling in a constructive manner. Talking with others is good. Talking can help you vent your emotions, clarify your feeling, and feel connected to others, and ease pressure and emotional stress. Talk to a trusted friend or loved one. Talk with your supervisor or other caregiver. Speak with a licensed counselor or therapist, or you can keep journal. There are also activities that replenish your mind, body, and spirit on your book, like walking, spending time outdoor, taking a nap, gardening, reading or listening to a book, spending time with a friend, listening to music, meditation, doing yoga, visualizing comfort, scene, love, and journaling. All these are some good ways to relax or distress and refuel your body, mind, and spirit. Find, works, find what works for you. Staying socially connected and involved with activities and people bring you pleasure in essential for good self-care. So you need to establish a routine and schedule time for activities each week. That helps. So there are some relaxation method your book talking about. Well, relaxation techniques are physical practices that you can use to difference in the way you feel. So deep breathing is one of them. When stressed, our breathing becomes shallow and rapid. Deep breathing involves learning to control your breathing rate while also learning to breathe from your diaphragm. There are many benefits to deep breathing. It lowers blood pressure, relaxes the muscles, slows your heart rate and respiration rate, prevents stress from building up, reduces general anxiety, and increases your energy level, and more. So there's a good deep breathing practice that are listed in your book. The first one says sit or lie down whenever is most comfortable, appropriate at that moment, and you close your eyes. Then place one hand below your ribs and place the other hand on your chest. Inhale slowly, deeply through your nose. Start from the diaphragm and feel your belly push up in your hand. Hold your breath for a second or two, then slowly breathe out through your mouth. Feel your belly go in with the breath. As you inhale, Imagine the air you are breathing, spreading relaxation through your body. As you exhale, imagine your breath is pushing away stress and tension out of your body. Repeat until you feel relaxed and less stressed. See, it seems like this guy is doing a deep breathing exercise. If you have high blood pressure, glaucoma, heart, or cerebral problems, avoid holding your breath. Try to practice deep breathing every day. You can use it to calm yourself anytime, any place. The book also talk about progressive muscle relaxation PMR. It has the steps written down. It's very similar, but it relaxes each body part one at a time. Getting enough sleep is very important. Everybody knows. Getting enough sleep is an essential part of maintaining good health. A lack of sleep can cause serious short-term and long-term problems like lack of alertness, excessive daytime sleepiness, memory problem, moodiness, loss of motivation, great likelihood of accidents, high blood pressure, diabetic, heart attack, stroke, weight gain, and more. Most people need about 7 to 8 hours of sleep each day. And exercising is another thing to reduce stress. In addition to reducing stress and anxiety, staying physically active can also help sleep better, reduce blood pressure, increase brain and heart health, lower the risk of some cancers, maintain a healthy weight, improve bone strength, and reduce the risk of falls. Being physically active does not mean playing sports or exercising at the gym. For adults 18 to 64 years of age, the CDC recommends 2 ways: 150 minutes a week of moderate intensity activity such as brisk walking, or 2 days a week activity that strengthens muscles. Focusing on eating more fruit and vegetables and whole grain is very important, and we have to eat less sugar, salt, and unhealthy fat. Um, so all this talk about how to decrease stress, so to be healthy while we are working. Thank you very much. I really appreciate. I believe this is the last model for the fundamental of caregiving. Good luck on your exam. Thank you.